All right, guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to teach you how to turn your Instagram into a high converting sales funnel. Instagram, to me, guys, is the most well-rounded app when it comes to business, right? So let's just talk about the Instagram funnel. Okay, the way Instagram works is simply you have your top of funnel content. This is content that brings in new viewers. These are eyeballs. Okay? You need your top of funnel content to be structured in a way to where the new eyeballs have something to consume. Something to consume, which leads to something to binge. Take fucking notes. Top of funnel content that brings new eyeballs, brings new viewership, and you need to structure your top of funnel content so people can not only consume it, but they binge it. Right? I see a mistake that most people are making, especially when it comes to social media, is that they're making content that is entertainment wise, and they're more focused on views than building a cult. You need to build a fucking cult with your following. Your personal brand, people need to love the fuck who you are. They need to be obsessed with your brand. They need to feel like they know exactly who's behind that screen. They need to feel like the person that they're looking at and watching, you have tremendous impact on their life. All right? Views do not equal money. unless you're just relying on like the Instagram payments every month, which they do pay, but you're not gonna make millions off of Instagram views. Just the views alone, right? Views do not equal money. I had a subscriber of mine hop on a live stream, and he essentially was asking me, how does he make any money? He had 600,000 followers on Instagram. He had 600,000 followers on Instagram and was making $500 a month. Poverty, with hundreds of thousands of people following you. Why? Because he was substituting views for money. He thought that the more views he got, that meant that he was going to get money. I've seen coaches literally switch their funnels, switch their fucking business model because they were so focused on views that it got them nothing. I've had people that I know, like when I first got into the business space, that were coaching million follower IG accounts that were making no money because they were more focused on views and not money. All right? Money comes from authority. Money comes from value. Money comes from, you can solve my fucking problems. Ain't no motherfucking way somebody's gonna give you money if they don't feel like you give them enough value, you have authority, and you can solve their problems. That's how you make money. Can you provide value? Are you an authority? Meaning, do you have any kind of social proof? Have you accomplished anything so you're giving us advice? Right? That's another mistake most people make. They just start giving advice and ain't done shit, ain't accomplished nothing. I didn't start making business videos till I hit 7 figures. Did not make one business video on YouTube till I hit 7 figures. When I hit 8 figures, I'm gonna start talking about 8 figures. I'm not there yet. Talk about what the fuck you know and what you actually have done. That's what authority is, right? So that you actually have accomplished some shit. That's what authority is. And can you solve their problems? Your views need to show this. Your top of funnel needs to show this. How can my top of funnel that brings me views in a single piece of content show value, display authority, and show that I can solve my problems? I'm gonna give you a perfect example of a format that did well. So I as a self-improvement coach, I went viral a lot on social media for giving guys advice on a split screen, right? They will come on and ask for looks advice, life advice, dating advice, and I would give them advice on things that they could do to improve. Guess what that does? In that same moment, in that same piece of content, that shows authority. That shows that people are coming to me for advice. So when a new person sees that, they have a curiosity. Why are they coming to this person for advice? Okay, is this advice even good? He must be an authority figure if people are asking him for advice. Okay, this advice that he's giving to this person, does it actually make sense? Is it actually impactful? Oh, wow, that was some actually really good advice. That advice was really impactful. And damn, maybe he can solve my problems too. Let me go back and binge his content. Let me go to his funnel. Let me go to his page and see if I can get more of that. And that's how they start binging, right? Our highest converting sales, right? Our highest converting leads in my business, right, are people who binge my content. They are the warmest leads. They don't need any selling. They hop on sales calls with us and they're like, here's my card. Let's get to it. Literally, I've literally seen people get on sales calls with my team and be like, yo, bro, let's get to it. Right? My representative is like trying to figure out who this person is. Bro, Fit can help me. Let's sign me up. Nah, I don't got time for this. Sign me up. I'm ready. They sold already. That's what great content does. That's what content that displays authority, gives value, and shows that you can solve problems does. But if you're so concerned about views, right? And I just want views. Let me go dance on TikTok. Let me go make a move. Let me go, whatever the fuck these kids be doing, right? Let me go do that. Yeah, you might get some views, but ain't nobody gonna pay you shit. I love giving real world examples. I'm gonna give you another example, right? I have one of my students who basically was telling me that his sister is a high performing gymnastic coach or like gymnastic pro. And she's struggling to make money on social media. Then we dove in and he was like, man, but all her content is a fucking jokes around gymnastics. I'm like, my goodness. She's a pro gymnast, national champion, right? Was on I think the Olympic team, but is making content around fucking jokes and shit. So, and then she's wondering why she's not getting money. Yeah, make some jokes, make us laugh. That's where the value ends. The thing about entertainment content is the value ends in that surface. The value ends at entertainment. So binge-worthy content that displays authority, value, and can solve the client's problems may not be as viral worthy, but it creates more money. So the way you create your Instagram to be a fucking funnel that's making you a fuck ton of money is you focus on creating valuable top of funnel content. So you structure it in a way where people are gonna watch you. It's gonna be interesting. It's not gonna be some bullshit. You're not just gonna sit there and just give out information and be boring as hell and think that people are gonna watch you. No, you have to be interesting. You have to be interesting. You have to structure the content based on a specific format. You have to structure the content based on an idea that you know has already performed well. So people are interested in that idea, but you need to focus on displaying authority, creating value, and showing that you can solve the client's problems. That way, that top of funnel content, right, that brings in new eyeballs, new viewers to your page becomes binge worthy. If they become binge worthy, you get money. That's how you turn Instagram into a high performance sales funnel. One of my alarms, guys. You got to always have alarms. But anyway, that's how you turn Instagram into a high-performing sales funnel. I'm going to add one more thing to this, right? Stories. Instagram is the only app that has stories the way it does, except for Snapchat. But Snapchat fucked up and they let Instagram steal their shit. Instagram stories. This is where you do nurturing, guys. This is where nurturing happens. So if you want to take this further, right? Your views alone on your page, right? If you direct them to some kind of application, you can make money. But you got to nurture them in the stories, right? You got to do stuff like Q&As, reactions, do things where you get the viewers engaged in your content. That nurturing is going to create that personal branding. That nurturing is going to create that personal branding, because what's going to happen is they feel more related to you. When you take your time on the stories and you become more of a human being, you show the ins and outs of your life. You're a real person, right? That's where that personal brand is created. That'll take somebody like a customer, guys. People's decision makings happen at different times. One client, their decision making can be done simply off of, this person's content is great. I don't got time to waste. Here's my wallet. Teach me what the fuck I need to know. Somebody else, they need a little bit more nurturing. They need you to bring them over, right? They need to have a personal touch. Some people will buy off the fact that they just like somebody. I like this person. I like how he talks. I like how he sounds. Here's my fucking wallet. Here's my card. I keep saying wallet. Here's my card. So different people buy for different reasons. They have different emotional triggers. So you got to learn how to hit all emotional triggers. So you nurture them properly. You can get the people who need to be nurtured to convert to sales, but you can also get the people who are the business owners like me. Me, I don't got time to watch a motherfucking stories on Instagram. I'm getting money. I got a business to run, right? I got shit to do. I got people to coach. I got shit to do. So if you want to fucking sell me, your fucking content better show authority, value, and can solve my problems. I ain't gonna have fucking time to watch your damn stories. See, I'm a different demographic. I'm a high net worth, not high earning individual. So if somebody was making content and targeting people like me, you got to understand how people like me think. But if you have a service-based business and you need, and still, even people like me, you still need some nurturing, but more so for people who need to be walked over the edge. That's why you have to have both. So you have to know how to bring people over the edge so you can convert them more to sales. You do this correctly, I guarantee you, bro, you will start making a lot of money on Instagram.